Hi, welcome to Gilboy's YouTube channel. We've got some really exciting news. I've been developing our beeswax polish and adding a UVA and a UVB absorber into it, which will hopefully help to reduce the harmful effects of sunlight. Let me show you an example. I'm sure you know what I mean, but let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. So here's an example of sun-faded furniture. It's something we've always struggled with as furniture restorers, and it's quite upsetting to you as owners of a period furniture, the damage it does. And look at that, you can see how badly damaged that is by the sun. But if I open the door, look at that. So that's the original mahogany as it was. Well, it's probably darkened a bit actually over time. That's probably darkened and got richer. But look at that beautiful wood. And then the sun bleached dry surface. Now, I'm not saying the polish that I've created here in the workshop is a magic bullet. It really isn't a magic bullet, but it will help and go in some way towards not preventing, but protecting your furniture a little bit against UVA, UVB bleaching. It's still going to happen, but maybe not quite at the same rate by using our polish. And in that polish is the additive, and it's a hazard-free additive. I know we already have Miracle Wax in there, and Miracle Wax is a wonderful product that helps also bring shine and depth to the wax. But the additive that's gone in there that I've been searching for a long time, because I wanted a hazard-free one, and we've been testing it, is in the polish now. We've also had it tested by a very prestigious university. I'm not allowed to say who they are because I'm bound over, but the results of which are on our website, you can see. But I'm so happy we've got it. But again, I must emphasize, it's not a magic bullet, but it will help in some way of going towards reducing those harmful effects of sunlight on your furniture. So here is the additive that goes in. Like I say, it's a hazard-free additive that's gone into our polish, and it's also going to go into our leather balsam as well. To explain a bit more detail of how it works. So this is a sample piece of wood that we had sent away. In fact, there were 17 of them that we sent away, and they were all different species of wood. There was walnuts and mahogany, this one cherry, there was ash as well. You can see here, I wax polished 3/4 of this piece of wood. So from that point there where that line is, right the way down here, had our wax polish. University placed it in the machine and covered it like that. And then bombarded all of our samples with UV sunlight in an accelerated weathering machine. 28 days of accelerated UV light, the equivalent of 12 years of sunlight. And the results show here. So what happens is maybe a bit confusing, because what happens initially when sunlight hits wood, not all of them, again, it does change, there's so many variables, but cherry is a great example. You can see here, this top section here, where the sunlight has hit, the UVA, UVB light has hit the wood, it's darkened it. And that's what happens initially. When sunlight hits the wood, most wood species will darken slightly and get darker, and then over time they get lighter. This is where our beeswax polish is. So on 3/4 of it, I've put the beeswax polish. These areas here are much lighter, which shows that the sunlight and the UVA, UVB light has been absorbed in some way and prevented the darkening effect that's extreme you can see here. So we know it works. It's still not blocking. It's not a sunblock. It's not like that, but it goes in some way to absorbing some of those rays. And you can see the evidence here. This is the area here. And up here, you can see the damage. It has darkened it. So we know it works. I know it's a little bit confusing this way round, but we had to use virgin new wood for the sample test, so we knew exactly what the results would be. Very, very exciting for us. Like I say, I'm not going to charge you any more money for it. It's going into our polishes and it will not affect the performance of the polish at all. I've been testing it a lot. I hope you enjoy using our beeswax polishes.